tattoo.
His father before
It's
him
cool.
has relied
It's like
on
a transformer.
the teachings of Jinan to guide us.
Autobots, roll
Anasco
out!
wondered if perhaps it was time to
I shouldn't be
guidance
mocking the
directly
religion of
from
the,
great serpent.
the leaders I just
Sought the
joined,
means
right?
of reaching out.
When we last left our starborn explorer, a strange space station had warped into the world of Varun Kai, and we had been met by the Varun people themselves. We were asked to solve their issues with freaky-deaky ghosts, who only we can communicate with, by joining the cult, which we did. We drank some poison water, we did all sorts of random stuff. Sarah's here, she's causing issues, and welcome back to Starfield, Shattered Space. So yeah, last time we left it, we were kind of set in here. I wanted to basically go do some trading, all that kind of stuff. Couldn't really do it because I thought this would lead us to the city, but it doesn't. It leads us to the morning ship cockpit. So that is where we are heading today. Where this will lead, I do not know. I assume a ship's cockpit, but yeah, story-wise, no idea what's going on yet. Enjoying it immensely, though.
I have things for you.
Not now, Sarah, my god. Oh. Wait, what? How did we... What? We were on the planet. Yes. Oh, we are still on the planet. That's the weird explosion thing that we saw, right? Sarah, please. Stop. Sarah, please. We are over encumbered. We've got a lot more... we'll go talk to them in a sec. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy, right? Hello, Malibor.
Welcome, Diviner. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Anasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people.
Yeah, but what the fuck happened? No one's telling me shit.
House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope.
I don't have a connection to Anasco Varun or anyone here. Someone needs to start explaining what's going on. What's with all the houses? Aren't you all House Varun? Yeah, that is a good point. What's with all the houses? What is this, Hogwarts?
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader.
Okay, well, someone needs to start explaining what's going on.
I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
Okay.
By all means, Malibor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much
More
time
to look at in a minute.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
I kind of get his...
Lovek.
I like his...
My
little,
apologies.
what's going on with his tattoos
Please,
there?
Malibor.
The tattoos, or is it like a
Do go on.
neurochip?
Anasco Varun,
It's a
like
tattoo.
his father before
It's
him,
cool.
has relied
It's like
on
a
the
transformer.
teachings of Jinan to guide us.
Autobots, roll
Anasco
out!
wondered if perhaps it was time to
I shouldn't be
guidance
mocking the
directly
religion of
from
the,
great serpent.
the leaders I just
Sought the
joined,
means
right?
of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
You could talk to me, I'm here.
Point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of
Sarah.
energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across.
You love hogging the attention, my god.
Much
It's not
was
all about you,
destroyed in
Sarah.
its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex.
Ah.
The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived.
Well, what's the vortex?
Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the vortex is the space between universes.
Ah, the void. Okay. How long ago did this happen?
It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. But they had fallen apart.
Well, how exactly do I fit into this?
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. A plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Oh, alright. Talk to Enris.
You
Let's have a
would
talk
speak
with this
with
guy,
me?
Lovek. Yeah, I
Yes.
would.
Did you require something?
Where were you when the experiment went wrong?
I was outside the city, visiting a friend at his farm. We saw the flash of light from inside, and by the time we made it outside, you know, in that moment, I worried it was my fault. That I had somehow not been faithful enough, that I had not believed. I still find myself worrying that we are being punished, that we have affronted the Great Serpent in some way, and that this is our penance.
Do you know Sirac Vifal?
Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now.
Tell me more about him.
Serac was a respected scientist, dedicated to the Great Serpent. They spent every moment engrossed in their work, a true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle.
What will become of the Oracle now?
The Oracle's fate will be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand.
Yeah, fair. That's fair enough. How many people were stationed there?
87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now. Many were some of the finest scientific minds House Varun had to offer. They will be remembered alongside those we lost here in Dazra.
I have some other questions.
Of course.
What was Dazra like before the experiment?
It was breathtaking. A true testament to the will of Jinan Varun and our faith in the Great Serpent. To have started from nothing and to have accomplished so much. I pray to the Serpent that we can someday reclaim all that we have lost.
Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough. Thanks
to
for talking
see
with me. You didn't see me. You had been looking out the window the entire time. I guess we'll talk to
May the
you.
Great Serpent bless you.
You got anything to say?
Good to see you.
Is it? You seemed unhappy I was allowed to become part of House Varun.
Don't take it personally. We have been through so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this somehow. And then Malabor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us. It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can understand that. You throw out all the laws and people do what they want, it tends to go badly.
Moving forward.
Well, so the High Council runs the houses under Varun.
No, it's complicated.
Sounds it.
Jinan Varun himself established the rules. Let me see if I can make it easy for you.
Please do, I'm an
The
idiot.
Speaker has supreme authority. He is the voice of the Great Serpent. The houses each handle some function of daily life and are individually run by the Elder of the House. Each of the houses also appoints a mediary to the High Council to inform and advise the Speaker. It's a separate position from the Elder, with a lesser degree of authority and prestige.
Okay, it seems overly complicated.
Perhaps. It keeps the Speaker free to concentrate on the larger issues, while allowing us some amount of control over our lives.
It's not my system, I don't need to judge it. Oh, thank you for explaining that. We've got stuff to look at. Report, Ministry of State. As per the Council's request, an assessment of Ministry of State operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to the Keep, in light of loss of both Halls of Authority and House of File residents. Military security personnel recalled from many non-critical operations outside the city in order to bolster coverage for Dazra. Ongoing threat assessment of phantom phenomenon. Tactics being adjusted to compensate. Additional security measures enacted in key locations as necessary. Significant operations underway to reassure public that the incident was isolated and they will be safe. Increase noted in public displays of opposition and defiance. Agitators have been detained and or removed as necessary. So they're exactly the same
Why
as...
are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Sarah, shut up. They're exactly like the Settled Systems, the Freestar Collective and the UC. Both of them notorious for doing shit like that. The higher-ups getting away with, borderline corrupt or openly corrupt shit. And the people protesting it arrested. It's not good. Funding notice. Herald Anaza has brought to my attention a disturbing matter. There has been discussion of eliminating the funding to maintain and preserve the Serpent's Path in the latest proposed budget. I find this surprising given the paltry amount requested and the significance of the location. Should be enough that the cave is a key piece of our shared heritage. Were it not for those caves, none of us would be here today. But if all goes to plan, in the coming months we may be able to thank the Great Serpent himself for a new wave of recruits to our cause. The Serpent's Path may yet again be needed for its original purpose. I am confident that the Council will make the right decision, and if the funding cannot be secured, I would be more than happy to personally take a closer look at the budget to see what areas might be trimmed in order to free up funds. An ASCO. And then lastly, we've got report post-incident status. As per the Council's request, an assessment of House Varun operations in the aftermath of the Citadel incident follows. All structures in the immediate vicinity of the Scale Citadel are gone, including the Halls of Authority. All major ministry operations have relocated and are operating off-record, backups and emergency supplies/funding. Admin personnel losses are still being totaled. Most key figures were present in the Citadel at the time of the incident and are presumed missing or dead. Science team hit hardest, notable exception of Chris Cassia on leave. Military and security forces heavily affected. Minimal personnel presence is being maintained within Dazra, with personnel being reassigned from outlying areas. Rumours of mass desertions are being actively countered. Supply chain disruptions have drained already low reserves. Ministry of Commerce is attempting to compensate by establishing new connections, but time delay will exacerbate already low stockpiles. Okay, any more bits of lore to look at? The morning. I wonder if we get this shit
Something
eventually.
I can do for you?
Yeah, move. That would be helpful. What do we got here? No, nothing. We can go in there. Just make sure we've not missed any bits
How
of
may I
lore.
assist you?
Hello. What is this? Ministry of Conjunction. That's a lot of reading. I'm not 100% well, so apologies if I'm a bit, I don't know, nasally or coffee? I don't know. I'm not really sure how it's going to affect me, but I'm not 100%. As per the Council's request, an assessment of Ministry of Conjunction operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to House Kadik housing, which remains unaffected by the incident. Intelligence networks have been disrupted. Following the Citadel incident, as key personnel have been reassigned to urgent matters in Dazra. No anomalous reports have arrived from agents in the field, no indication that word of recent events has reached anyone off-world. One outside contact remains within Dazra following the incident. As instructed by the Council, usual protocols have been suspended, he will be allowed to live. Oh, jeez, thanks guys. Contact has still not been regained with the Oracle, last seen with geosynchronous orbit above Dazra. Or is that, maybe that's not me then? No, because we did leave the thing up there. Oh god, another one. Ministry of Commerce. As per the Council's request, assessment of Ministry of Commerce operations. Ministry operations temporarily transferred to Halls of Healing in light of loss both Halls of Authority and House Dukef residence. Emergency supply stores have been activated. Military security personnel enlisted in protection and distribution of critical supplies, primarily medical foodstuffs. Significant losses in both personnel and records have applied additional pressure on ministry operations. Hazmak Dukef, appointed Elder of House Dukef, thus far limited engagement with day-to-day ministry activities. And that, I think, is the last one. Please be the last one. We've done so much reading. Right, let's get out of here. So where can we go now? Dazra City. Nice. Let's go check it out.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
I know
The
nobody
old married
here.
couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes.
Oh,
They're
there we go. Got another
apparently
quest.
looking for some help with their research. They
Let's
made some
poke
kind of
around.
discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
We need a shop, is
Yet
what we
the
need.
serpent provides for the faithful.
Are any of these shops? What are these? These are bunks?
The armies of House Varun must have been quite the force. To see this emptiness now brings me both sorrow and relief.
Ooh, Magstorm. Is stealing though. Okay.
Seems divine.
Oh, okay. So these are all soldiers. This is
All I am saying is that I am not pleased with the recent outsider influence. I
Hi,
am sure you know what I am referring to.
me?
Yes, I understand, and I agree with you. The first outsider in generations, and they are welcomed with open arms? How are we so sure they are not an off-worlder spy?
Perhaps this is the first wave of an impending cultural infiltration. The settled systems are scared.
We're all
of
gonna
us,
aim at them.
And so they are trying to tame us from within.
Indeed. I fear that even darker days may be ahead for House Varun.
Okay,
No.
well,
We will not let those days come to pass.
what is this then? Is this Dazra? Oh, it's the armory, the keep. I don't want to go to the armory. So this is all the military installation. So where the hell's the city? I want to sell stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to sleep too. Now that can be on my ship. I don't mind,
Just
but
trying to survive one more day.
I do want to kind of poke about a bit. What are these? Are these houses? No idea. Oh.
By the stars. I wasn't prepared for the sheer scale of it all.
Ah, that looks like a shop. Goods exchange. Ah, that's nice. I like that. A little statue there. I'm going to drop a save here. We'll get a screenshot around here somewhere. Okie dokie.
You truly have no shame, Amira. No shame at all. What you have done goes beyond disgraceful. It is morbid, disgusting. You should be hanging your head in shame. But instead, here you are, acting like a common fool.
Borhal, calm down. Do not do this here.
How shameful of you to have these outbursts. Oh my, what would poor mother and father think?
You will speak not of mother and father, you sloughing bastard. No shame. No shame at all. What a waste of good life that they worked tirelessly to give you.
Mother and father spat on the ground I walked on. You were their pride and joy. Oh, good, generous Borhal. Always the paragon, the keeper of our family name.
Eldest, middle,
I am
youngest.
disgusted to call you brother.
Yeah.
It would be best for all of us if by some miracle you were to drown in one of those bottles of Koza you are so infatuated with.
Should we interrupt this?
Ugh, with a brother like you, is it any wonder I am driven to drink? What? What do you want?
You're causing a scene. Take the argument somewhere else. Break it up. Nobody wants to hear this. What's going on here?
This does not concern you.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not contain my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our
Oh,
family
not just a
squabbles.
total stranger.
This is
An
no
outsider.
squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is abhorrent.
What did he do?
I can forgive stealing my money or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you
fuck.
attempting to some mother's urn with her remains still within.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is horrible, isn't it? That is awful.
I was drunk, I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same.
Amelia, you
It is an
piece
urn,
of shit.
Not a vase, you ignoramus. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? I am done. You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhal, are you sure? There is already so much
Oh, so
death
that's
in
not
this city.
sister.
What good would this do? There has to be another way.
I kind
Too
of
late,
agree.
Danica. He has issued his challenge.
Oh.
I accept. I, in fact, look forward to it. You shall be my second.
What the fuck? What's the second? I need someone to show me the ropes, though. I'm not getting involved in this. What? Why me? I don't even know what a second is. What is that? What is a second?
Our job is to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel, weapons, ceremonies, and discourage any ambushes.
Isn't there some other way we can resolve this?
No. I believe we have just passed the point of no return.
This is dumb. This
I
is
would
really
not have
dumb.
proposed the duel unless I were fully committed to it. I am well past the point of compromising.
Ugh. Family squabbles. Why me?
No, why not you? You seem capable and trustworthy.
The true answer is
What?
because Amila has no one,
You don't know
family
me.
or otherwise, willing to be his second. He has burned every bridge there is to burn. He will have to resort to picking someone off the street regardless, so it may as well be you.
I do not want to wait any longer than necessary. If you agree to this, you will allow us to come to an immediate resolution. I will pay you handsomely for that.
Ugh, I don't really care about the money. But I'll need someone to show me the ropes.
Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work alongside Danica to prepare for the duel. As for you, Amila, enjoy these last few moments. For when we next meet, your shameful life ends.
Do not sound so confident, brother.
Their family home is this way. It is not far. We can discuss the matters there.
Yeah,
You will be working with me. As seconds, it is our duty to prepare for the duel and ensure fairness. I am sorry that you have found yourself in this situation. But know that you are doing Amila a great favor. He truly has no one else who would be willing to do this for him. He has burned every bridge imaginable.
He's right in front of you.
It seems that after years of suffering Amila's embarrassment, Borhal has reached the boiling point. But still, to challenge your brother to a duel. I pray that we will be able to work towards a peaceful resolution
must have been considerable.
before it's too
The
late.
great serpent to subject us.
Well,
to
that's my
this.
hope too. I don't really want to kill.
I got
I've
you
only
a
just
favorite
arrived
from the
here.
meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like.
I don't want to be killing people just as I arrive in a new place. This seems to happen a lot, though, to be fair. Every system I seem to land in where there's a settlement, somebody dies almost immediately. Kind of feel like I'm the bad luck. You sure you want me in your religion? Ooh, we get to see a Varun house. I wonder if we can buy a house here. That'd be nice. Ooh, oh, he's got a fire pit. Ooh. Digging it.
Great Serpent, give me the strength to do what must be done.
Right.
This is it. Shall we begin our duties?
I mean, I guess.
Are you ready to discuss our roles?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm ready.
Very good. Let us begin. Your primary duty as Emila's second is to work with the brothers and see if a peaceful conclusion is possible. Namely, if Emila apologizes to Borehole and he accepts, the duel may not move forward.
We are
As
convincing.
for me, I will be procuring the weapons for the duel and the materials for the preceding ceremony. Borehole as challenger reserves the right to choose the weapons, and he has chosen blades. Do you have any concerns?
From what I've heard, Emila's a drunkard. Emila doesn't stand a chance against Borehole in a duel with blades.
I will note your concern, but know that Borehole has the final say.
Yeah, we'll go talk to Emila.
We will break here and see to our duties.
Okie dokie.
Before that, though, I know that this duel is foolish. I am sorry you got pulled into this. I will try and find another peaceful solution to this problem, should you be unsuccessful in convincing them to call it off.
Okay. Are they commonplace in Varun culture?
Duels were quite common 100 years ago, but have become more rare with each passing generation. At this point, the Odlum family is the only one that still takes part in this custom.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get going.
Report back to me when you have spoken with the brothers. We will discuss your secondary duty then.
Alrighty then, we're gonna talk to the brothers. I'm hopeful we can get a solution to this, right? Oh, he's outside. He's probably drinking, right? Maybe we can convince him. We've got persuasion stuff, I think, so we might be able to. Oh, cool. We may be able to. God. Oh no.
Ah, yes. Hello there.
You're not who I wanted to talk to. Where's my missions? Thank you. I don't want that. I want this. Yeah, that's better. They are both up here. Zoop, zoop. Right, jackass, Emila.
Ah, look who it is. I will not waste your time. I already know what you have come to ask. You wish to inquire if there is any possibility of me apologizing to my brother.
Oops. Hang on. I'll be back. Hang on. I've got the wrong clothes on for this. Let me put some better pants on, please. What do we got? Business suit. Bam! There we go. And have we got... Is it Hippolyta, if I remember rightly? Bam! We do. Alright, buddy.
Ah, look who it is.
Yep,
I will not waste
Yep.
it. The
Cool.
answer is no. The duel shall go forward as planned.
You seem eager to die.
Why are you so sure that I will die? I have been in plenty of scraps on the streets, and I am not some sheltered pushover like my brother.
All you have to do is apologize. Why is it so difficult? Nothing good will come from this duel. What are you trying to prove?
You cannot just turn your back on family like Borehole has done to me.
Well, if the family's doing
And now he
shitty
wants
stuff...
to kill me.
Yes, you
If
can.
he wins, I hope the guilt of what he has done will rot him from the inside out. And if I win, it is justice.
What has he done? Why is it so difficult?
He is trying to kill me. Why should I be the one to apologize? Borehole likes to paint me as a ne'er-do-well. But what type of psychopath wants to kill their own brother?
What type of psychopath tries to
fair.
sell their mum's
He should be
ashes?
the one begging for my forgiveness.
Come on, ask you some personal questions.
Fine. But do try to be brief. I would prefer to be alone so that I may enjoy what could very well be my final moments alive.
What led to this divide?
I do not know. Perhaps him challenging me to a duel has something to do with it.
Why do you refuse to apologize?
Do I have something to apologize for?
As your second, you need to open up to me. You aren't giving me real answers.
Correct. You are my second, not my acquaintance. I do not wish to speak of these things with you.
Look, I can tell the smugness is all an act. There's more to you than you're letting on.
Is there? Perhaps you can convince me.
I'm doing you a favor by being your second. The least you can do is open up to me so I know who I'm working with.
Oh, if it will get you to leave me alone, perhaps it is worth it.
Just talk to me for a bit and then I'll leave you alone.
You are very persistent.
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. Am I really your second if you won't even talk to me?
You seem to be taking this all very seriously.
I am, yes.
Enough, enough. You've broken me down. Go on. Ask your questions again.
Okay, what led to this divide?
I had a wife once. I'm not going to flatter myself and pretend that I was a good husband, but I loved her. And she loved me. Appreciated me. Faults and all. I never felt like I had to prove anything to her. When I say to you that she was my world, my everything. I am serious. She was perfect. And somehow, she loved something like me. It was like living in a dream every day. Nearly a decade ago, she and I shared a perfect night. In what I had believed would be a lifetime of perfect nights. But when I kissed her cheek in the morning, my lips froze. She was cold. Stone cold. After my beloved's death, I made one bad decision after another. To Borhal's credit, he was almost always there for me. He even paid for the funeral expenses. But he could not stop me from taking to the bottle, no matter how hard he tried. Eventually, he gave up on me. My own brother. His love and
I mean, I get it, dude, I do.
Has been replaced
but
with
also,
scolding.
he's gone to scolding because you're not taking any responsibility for your actions.
Alone.
Well, not anymore, man. I'm here. You've had a hard life.
I suppose, but please, I am not looking for pity.
I am very sorry about your wife.
Thank you. But no amount of condolences will bring her back.
Why do you refuse to apologize?
Because I am furious! My own brother, I cannot make sense of it. Who would challenge their own flesh and blood to a duel? Damn him! Damn him for putting me in this position! Damn him because I know even if I were to apologize, ending this duel before it starts, I will always see someone who would rather me dead when I look at his face!
Do you really think you can kill him?
As in, am I physically capable? Perhaps, if the Great Serpent wills it. Am I mentally capable? I believe so. I have never felt this fury within me before.
Aren't you scared of dying?
Look at me. Really look at me. Do I appear to be someone that has much to live for?
Yeah, again.
If I die, I die.
I feel that.
Nothing to be scared of. Except giving Borhal the satisfaction of taking my life.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that. Do you want to die?
I suppose the thought has crossed my mind. Maybe it would be better to be dead. I could be with my wife. Well, if the Great Serpent would let me be with her. We're never the most devout in Dazra. I am not sure that I want to die, but there really is not much to live for, is there?
There's always
but I
stuff
am
to
not
live
just
for.
going to let Borhal end me. I cannot give him that satisfaction.
Okay, well that was all. It's your funeral.
I have made my choice, If I am to die, so be it, but I am no coward.
Well, we'll talk to your brother and see if we can... Oh, he's at the bar.
Best to keep
Of course he
busy,
is.
lest you lose your purpose, as well as your...
Oh, if there's one thing shared by all cultures, it's a place to vent and drink.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now, where be you? This is fancy, isn't it? Ooh, la-di-da. Very fancy. And this is, what, a study? Regarding inheritance. Borehole, please accept my condolences on the death of your mother. She was a great woman, a model citizen, generous benefactor. As you well know, benevolent even in death, she has left a parting gift for you, her firstborn. Do worry how your mother's death will affect Emilia. It is unfair, but it falls to you to look after him now, discipline him, and keep him out of trouble. Your mother and father were hard on him out of necessity. They did what they did out of love, in hopes to turn him into a worthy heir to the family fortune. Sadly, it seems they did not succeed. So unfortunately, Emilia cannot be trusted with your parents' wealth, and your mother has left all of her belongings and capital to you, Borehole. I understand that this may be a shock, and that Emilia will inevitably resent this decision, but it was a wise one. Do not let Emilia manipulate you into relinquishing any of this. Your mother and father were adamant that this is your money and yours alone. Great Serpent be with you in this time of mourning. Zarina Mer, Executor.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Quantum Edge Rescue Axe. Okay. Kind of odd that you've got an axe there. What else we got in here? We've got Blender Cup, Meal Pack, Safe. Okay, Borehole. Actually, nope, before we talk. Wait.
What is it?
Nope. No.
Farewell.
I need some more. I need some more drugs. Okay. Where's my hip ladder? Oop, there we go. Yum. Delicious. Woo! Master Sarah there. Borehole.
What is it? I need to prepare.
You should call the duel off. You'll end up regretting it if you don't.
I will do no such thing, and will feel no regrets in avenging Amelia's constant dishonors. I have given him every chance, every credit. I have begged him to turn himself around. But instead, it has been endless years of dishonor and pain. Damn him. I should have known years ago that this would be the only way things would end.
One way or another, you won't have to worry about him soon.
Right. I take no pleasure in this. But after today, what he did, he needs to be dealt with. If that is all, you may take your leave.
It's not. I've not finished talking to you, buddy.
What is it now?
I'm not finished. I would ask some more personal questions.
No. You are not my second.
Maybe your answers to my questions will help you with my job.
Again, I do not see how this is pertinent. You are just wasting our time.
This will help me be a better second for Emilia.
If that is the case...
Danica told me that this was part of my duties. You need to talk to me.
If Danica says so, perhaps there was something I missed. You have made some valid points. I will answer your questions.
Would you be happy if Emilia died?
No, Great Serpent, no. I will take no pleasure in his death. However, I may admittedly feel relief. I will mourn the loss of my brother. The brother he used to be, at least. And I will pray that his restless soul finds comfort with the Great Serpent.
Yeah, but will he? Emilia feels that you gave up on him after the loss of his wife.
Grot shit! I was by his side for years afterwards, supporting him. I was saddened by her passing. And I cannot imagine what Emilia went through during that time. But how many years am I expected to take care of him? To smack the bottles from his hand? To pay the bail when he was caught stealing? I have done more for him in 10 years than he has ever done for me in our lifetimes.
You're not that old, mate. In your mind, what caused this rift between you two?
The Koza ruined him. Once he began living at the bottom of a bottle, everything changed. I am just exhausted by him. It is exhausting to constantly be blamed by him for all of his problems, while always being expected to forgive and help him when he demands.
You mentioned Koza, what is that?
An alcohol made from goat milk. Amila is absolutely dependent on it, and his wife was too.
Oh shit.
The damn stuff rots your brain, I swear. He has always been a troublemaker, but once the Koza took over, he went from bad to worse. Now he is just an addict and a thief. I will be putting him out of his misery.
I don't know if I agree with that. What was your relationship with Emil like before his addiction?
We were never the closest of brothers, as our personalities are just so different. But we were close enough. He was a free spirit, which irked my parents. Honestly, I respected him a lot. He was unbreakable, even though the world was not always kind to him.
So then you punish him when it does break him?
And he always was trying to cheer me up, even if I had nothing to be sad about. The Emila you know now is not my brother. My brother may as well have died years ago. The Emila walking around today is nothing like what he used to be.
Do you hate your brother?
I do not hate him. I do not love him either. And I can no longer tolerate him. I am sure Emila will spin a tale about his hard life. But the truth is that he has always been a miscreant and a troublemaker. But when Father moved to strike him, who dove in front of the blows? When Mother would not feed him, who sacrificed their food? It was me. It was always me. How does he repay me? He steals my valuables, slanders my name, and brings dishonor on the family. Any affection I had for my brother is long dead.
Oh, what all have you done to support Mila through his hardships?
I have done everything, and he has left me with nothing. He comes begging for money, so I gave it to him. Then he comes begging for my items to pawn, so I sacrifice them. And then he comes screaming to me that I hate him, that I have done nothing to help him. All of this for a decade now. I would lay by his side every night praying that he would not choke on his own vomit. But in the mornings when I would throw away his bottles of Koza, he would fight me like a monster.
Jeez, I kind of feel for
poor
Borehole here, but...
in giving to the community, and in using my privileged position to help the less fortunate in the city. But I can no longer do that, as Emila has taken nearly every cent from me. I have sacrificed my entire purpose for living in the hopes that Emila would get better. And he never does.
It's tricky, very tricky. That was all. What would it take for you to call off the duel?
There is nothing that could lead me to calling it off. An apology from Emila is worthless. He always falls right back into his old ways. There is no apology grand enough to make up for nearly trading your late mother's remains to fund an addiction. That is inconceivable.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Isn't it against the rules for you to not accept an apology from Emila?
It would be, if Emila weren't a habitual liar, deceiver, and cheater. As I said before, an apology from him is less than worthless. He has apologized countless times for a decade, only to continue stabbing me in the back.
If you knew it would end like this, why didn't you intervene?
Do you think I wanted this to happen? I tried to stop this downward spiral countless times.
It was like saving someone from drowning, only for them to leap back into the ocean.
Yeah.
Amila refuses to be helped, and he is determined to take me and the family
Addiction is
name
no joke.
down with him.
Yeah, it's no joke. You can watch destroy someone, and if it's somebody you love, it's just horrendous. Do you think Emil has a chance of beating you?
Not at all. I have served my time in the military. Amila's condition made him unfit for service. He may put up a good fight, but I will surely be the victor.
Okay, well, that's everything there.
Good day.
I guess we go talk to Who's He What's It now then. I wonder if we can go back to Emila and just kind of poke around with him a bit. If we have that option, I wonder.
Do not let Amila break you down.
Where is that bar? I want to go see the bar again. Is that you? Emila?
What?
More personal questions?
Make it quick, please.
Oh. You're not going to talk to us? I guess not.
What? Make it quick, please.
No, guess we can't. He's done. He's done talking to us. So I guess... Oh, yep. We need to be unencumbered very quickly. Let's go talk to our other second here. Danica.
How did you fare?
Neither... The brothers are stubborn and insane. The duel's still on.
As predicted, they have been blinded by scorn for one another. But you may still have a chance to halt any bloodshed. Listen to me very carefully. Your final duty as a second is to prepare the ceremonial drinks that
Can I
the duelist will
sabotage
imbibe
them?
prior to the duel. As you are preparing the drinks, you will treat each cup with this tranquilizer.
Hell yes.
Borhall and Amila will be too weak to fight after drinking this. This duel is idiotic, we both know it. It is a needless loss of life during a crisis where there is already so much death. And the victor will rue his actions for the remainder of his life.
I'm completely
you
on
have
board.
one final chance to stop this.
Completely on board,
How are you
Danica.
so sure that this won't backfire?
I know that it will not. You have to trust me. I know that this way is the only way.
What if she's after the inheritance? Are you sure the tranquilizer is safe to use?
Theoretically, this should be safe.
Why do I have to do this?
Tradition decrees that the second of the challenged prepares the ceremonial drinks. I, as the challenger's second, will lead the duelist in a final prayer. We must follow tradition closely so as to not arouse suspicion. If Borhall is wary of us, he will remove us as second and simply hire others. And the bloodshed will move forward unchallenged.
Leave it to me. Yeah, leave it to me.
Very good. Report to me when you are finished. May the great serpent aid us.
Yeah, I don't really trust her 100%, but I also don't really... Oh, is this where they're doing the duel? Oh, neat. Okay, we're dropping a save here too, because that might be a good screenshot in here. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but... Tranquilize Mila, tranquilize Borhall, tranquilize nobody, tranquilize both. Boop! You're both gonna have a nice little taste of this tranquilizer. Let's go have a chat.
Amila has shamed us for the final time.
You say that.
Need me for something?
I do, yes.
Is everything ready?
Yes, it is, Danica. Ceremonial drinks have been prepared.
Then it is time to begin the duel.
Yes, finally. I am ready to do what must be done. The time has come. Amila, are you sufficiently prepared?
I am ready.
I feel sorry
It
for them
is
both,
time.
really. I get where both of them are
Nothing
coming
we
from.
can do now
I
but
know
observe and hope
what
for the
loss can
best.
do to somebody. It sounds like he was a bit of a, an alcoholic beforehand anyway, but still, it's rough. It's rough, man. It's rough. Real moral grey area here.
To your health, brother.
And may
Snotty
the great
bridge.
serpent have mercy on your soul, Amilat.
Time for the prayer.
What? What is this? What have you done to me, Amila?
I am affected as well, dear brother. I did not do this. I can hardly see you in front of me.
Yep, well, can't duel now, can you, dumbasses?
What the hell is this? What did you do? What is this? Sabotage?
This duel was an asinine idea, Borhal. We put a stop to it. There is no use for needless bloodshed at times like these. We must come together, not kill one another.
You traitoress. You betray me. And then you lecture me.
Oh, enough of your grousing, Borhal. Your precious duel can wait. Or are you truly so determined to kill me?
Enough of your taunting. This is not over.
I am counting on that.
Remove yourselves. We must rest. But know that you have only delayed the inevitable.
Yeah, well, we can do this again next time then. I guess we won't be picked as seconds, but at least we kept them alive. That's a win, right? These are pretty trees. Well, we're not going to get paid, but honestly, I kind of feel for them both. I can't really pick someone as being, morally correct there.
Thank the Great Serpent. You did it. The tranquilizer worked and you saved them both. Thank you for trusting me.
It wasn't the happy ending I was expecting.
Nonsense. You've made the right choice. Their egos are bruised, but deep down they are both relieved. Come what may, we have narrowly avoided a bloodbath today. If they are stupid enough to try again, we will find another way to stop it.
Sure.
But I doubt that day will come.
Well, I hope you're right. How do you know they're not just going to duel each other again?
I have faith that the Great Serpent will open their hearts to each other. He will show them that the pain from the tranquilizer would be dwarfed by humiliation and guilt, had the duel ended in bloodshed.
Okay, well, if you say so, but I'm not sure that this is the end.
Some of Amila's pessimism seems to have rubbed off on you. I want to thank you. You trusted me, and because of you, the brothers, my friends, are both alive. They are imbeciles, but better people than they seem. I am grateful for you.
Oh, thank you, Denica.
Please take this. It is admittedly not much compared to what you would have received if one of them had perished, but can you truly put a price on a human life?
2,000
You are
credits.
free to go. May the Great Serpent be with you. Always.
Oh, well, that's double, so we saved 2 people. That worked out quite well. Great. And I guess this is where we leave it with this episode. We still haven't got to the shops yet, but we're running a little over time, so we will leave it here. Next episode, we will head to the shops. We will figure out the city a little bit and meet a few more of the characters. See, look, they've recovered already. Now they're just walking it off. See? That wasn't so bad, was it, boys? Eh? It's like being on the night out.
Head's pounding. Could use a bottle of something right now.
No, you couldn't. Anyway, let's leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.